Hey everyone, I've got a special announcement for you. Our staff and elders have been meeting. We have been processing, discussing, trying to figure out what is the date that Newport Mesa Church is going to open our buildings for Sunday morning worship gatherings. And we're excited to announce that we are going to be opening up on, but before I give you that date, I just want to pause and tell you how thankful I am for you. You have been faithful in your giving. You have been faithful in your serving. You've been learning new technology. And there have been two things that really have resonated with me throughout the last couple months. And this journey is definitely not over, but we're looking ahead to the future. But these are two things that I want to carry with me. Number one, the value for worship gatherings. In America, across the United States, a lot of people don't go to church on Sunday morning as regularly. So if you've been a person that hasn't really prioritized Sunday morning worship gatherings, I want to encourage you, own Sunday mornings. Make that moment a moment where your family worships God together in community. We're working so hard to get this back up and running, so don't go 5-6 weeks without coming to church. Come to church every week. Number two, so huge value for worship gatherings for me personally. I just miss people. Number two, I've really seen the value of digital ministry. Digital ministry, there have been ways that we have connected over Zoom and over Facebook and over YouTube, and I don't want to take a back seat or start reverting. I want to continue to innovate and to think through ways that we can connect our community, that we can get our message out beyond the building and get you talking and testifying and sharing videos. I want that to keep going. So those are two things that I really am hoping and praying that our church has learned as well. The value of Sunday morning being together and the value of what it looks like to have an online experience for people who can't physically be here or who don't live geographically in our neighborhoods. So those are two things I want you to pray about, and I want you to commit to Sunday mornings, and I want you to commit to online sharing and liking and being a part of the stuff that we're doing. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Our elders and our staff, we really feel like we need time to get prepared and to make sure we are ready for people coming back. Now, with that said, we know that not everyone is going to be able to come back. There are people who are discouraged from coming. There are people that think we're underdoing it. There will be people that think we're overdoing it. And pretty much, this is a recipe for total disaster because no one is going to agree on how we come back. But here's the plan, regardless of whether or not people like it. We are preparing for Father's Day, June 21st. This is going to give us a couple weeks where we are able to have some dry runs to just get everything synced back up and going. It's going to give you the time to really start to process your decision on whether or not you're going to come back. We're going to put out all the guidelines that we're going to be expecting people to abide by, all of the things that are going into this decision. It's a very tough decision, but here's what I want you to know from me. This is my heart. In our decision to come back, of course we want the gospel message to go out, but it already has been. So that's really not the big focus. The big focus is that we can do this in a way that doesn't damage our long-term testimony in our community. We want our actions and our words, our testimony of Jesus working in our life, to be a reflection of His love and care for people. So that's really our heart. We are going to have very modified situation here and circumstance, so you need to know that, but just be prepared. We're going to be sending out communication via email, social media, and there's going to be probably word of mouth, but we are preparing for Father's Day, June 21st, to be our first in-person trial run gathering with abiding by all of the regulations that are being put out. But we are so excited because we are working towards something. We see it, it's in our future, and we want you to know that this moment of isolation is not forever. We're so grateful for you. Again, thank you so much for everything that you've sacrificed these last 2 months to maintain the unity of our church, to make sure we've been together as we've fed people, as we've helped people, as the church has broken out of the building. So much to be grateful for. More than any of that, I'm just grateful for you, that your heart is still in tune with what God wants to do. I want to encourage you today, keep seeking His face for the new normal that He wants to do in your life. God bless you.